Welcome to DBA, Dr. Basit Academy. Okay, I'm very glad that today we're starting our 2025 JAMB tutorial. Please make sure you follow the series from beginning to the end, okay, and always watch our video. Do you understand? Okay, in today's class, we are only going to focus on introduction, okay? So let's focus on introduction to biology, chemistry, and physics. Okay, in today's class, we are going to look at the introduction to biology, chemistry, and physics. Let's see the relationship between biology, chemistry, and physics. How do they interconnect? Okay, that is what we are going to focus today. Okay, please, if you know you've not subscribed to my channel, kindly hit on that subscription button. It is free. Okay, do not be scared that it's not going to cost you anything. The essence of you clicking on the subscribe button is for you to get notified each time we post a new video. Is that understood? Okay, now let's get back to business. Now, what is biology? What is biology? I'm very sure they must have taught you in secondary school. Biology is the study of life, or biology is the study of living organisms, or biology is the study of plants and animals. Please take note of this. Biology is the study of plant and animals is not correct. Okay, plant and animals is not correct. Okay, because biology is beyond plant and animals, or let me say living organisms is beyond plant and animals. Okay, yes, plants are living organisms, animals are also living organisms, but we have other organisms that are neither plants nor animals, but they are also living organisms. Organisms such as fungi, organisms such as chlamydomonas, organisms such as amoeba. Okay, they are all living organisms, but they are neither plants nor animals. Okay, so now the right definition is that biology is the study of living organisms. Just leave it there. Okay, now let's come to chemistry. Chemistry is the study of CPUS. Are you surprised? Chemistry is the study of CPUS of matter. All right, so this is the definition of chemistry. The C here is composition, the P is properties, the U is uses, and S is structure, which means chemistry is the study of the composition, properties, uses, and structure of matter. That's quite simple. Okay, so in our academy, this is what we do. We give you abbreviation that will make you to remember what you've read. Okay, so CPUs of matter. So if you can remember CPU, then it won't be difficult for you to know what the definition of chemistry is. Okay, now we said that chemistry is the study of composition, properties, uses, and structure of matter. For us to understand what chemistry is all about, we need to know what matter is. Now, what is matter? What is matter? They must have taught us in secondary school. You cannot deny it. So matter is anything that has mass or occupies space. That has what? Mass or occupies space. All right. So please don't say matter is anything that has weight or occupies space. No, weight is different from mass. Perhaps in our next class, we're going to talk about the difference between mass and weight. Okay, but just take note that matter is anything that has mass and occupies space, not anything that has weight. Do we understand? So anything that has mass and occupies space is matter. And that is what chemistry studies. Chemistry studies the composition of anything that has mass and occupies space. It also studies the properties of anything that has mass and occupies space. It also studies the uses of anything that has mass and occupies space. It also studies the structure of anything that has mass and occupies space. Do we understand that? That's quite very, very simple. All right, so that's what chemistry focuses. Now let's come to physics. What is physics? Physics is the study of the relationship between energy and matter. Do you understand? It's just the study of what? Energy and matter. Do you understand? So, what physics focuses is energy and matter. Do we understand? Now, I want to ask us the question, okay? After I've asked the question, pause the video and think about the answer. drop it in the comment section before you continue watching the video. Okay, now light, or let me say light rays. You know light rays, or when you have your phone and you on the touch, the light rays that comes out from the touch of your phone, is it a matter? Pause the video and drop your answer in the comment section before you continue. Okay, so light rays is not matter. Do you understand? Because light rays do not occupy space. They don't have mass and they do not occupy space. Okay, this is an enclosed room. No matter how many lights I put on here, there is no point it's going to get to that the lights will no longer contain this room just because it's much. It's not possible because it doesn't occupy space. Light rays don't occupy space, okay? But if I'm to drop, or okay, let's say I have a lot of this marker, it could get to a point that I won't be able to drop these marker here because they occupy space and they have mass. They've already occupied this space. Do you understand? So that is what light rays is. An antimatter. Is opposite of what? Is opposite of matter. Okay, light rays is energy. Okay, that is why we have light energy. Do you understand? All these forms of energy, sound is also not a matter. Sound does not occupy space. Sound does not have mass. Do you understand? It doesn't have mass. So they are all forms of energy. Do you understand? And energy is just like opposite to matter. It's opposite of matter. Matter occupies space and have mass. Why energy do not occupy space and they don't have mass? Is that taken? Now, from what you've understood, from what we've said, from what I've established, now tell me, which do you think is more broad? Is it biology, chemistry, or physics? Now let's come back. Biology only deals with living things. Living things, okay? Biology deals with living things, just living organism, okay? This marker I'm holding here, it is not a living thing. Therefore, biology does not have anything to do with marker. It does not have anything to do with this board. It does not have anything to do with all the lights I have here. Okay, in some cases it has, but let's focus purely on non-living things. Non-living things like stone. Biology does not have anything to do with stone. Okay, desk, your chair. Biology does not have anything to do with it. Okay, now let's come to chemistry. Chemistry deals with something that has mass and occupies space. All living things, do they have mass and occupy space? Yes, all living things occupy space and they also have mass. It means chemistry also study living things. Do you understand? It means there is biology component of chemistry. Do you understand? It means there is a part of biology that chemistry looks at. Do you understand? Because all living things occupy space and they also have mass. And chemistry deals with things that has mass and occupy space. And look, let me tell you, chemistry looks beyond living things because you see this marker, it occupies space, it has mass. Okay, so chemistry also looks at this. Chemistry studies this. Chemistry studies this board. Do you understand? So it means chemistry is more broad than biology because biology only focuses on living things. Do you understand? Now let's come to physics. Physics studies matter. Physics studies what chemistry studies. And not just that, it also studies energy, studying the relationship between them, which is antimatter. You understand? So it means physics studying matter. It means it has biology part of physics, there is chemistry part of physics, and physics still have energy. Do you understand? So from what I've explained here, it means physics is more broad. But do not be scared. Please, do not be scared of anything. We are going to break everything down before your JAMB 2025. And I am very sure that you're going to score 300 plus. Okay? As long as you are following the video series and you are in our free classes, WhatsApp classes, don't worry. You don't have anything to be scared of. Whenever you have questions, this is my number. Always reach out to me on WhatsApp, okay? And I'll attend to you immediately. Do you understand? And we have a WhatsApp platform where we hold our free classes in case sometimes we may not be able to drop videos on our channel. So we have a WhatsApp group where we drop where we hold free classes. Okay, so if you are interested, I'm going to drop the link to the WhatsApp class in the description. Okay, in the video description or in the comments section. You can check the comment section or the video description for you to get the link to the group. Make sure you join the group immediately. Okay. So in our next class, we're going to focus on physics. Let's start with physics, okay? So in our next class, we'll start with physics, biology, chemistry. Do you understand? So in our next class, let's look at vectors and scalars, or scalars and vectors. Okay, so please, I've told you what we're going to look at in our next class. If you have your textbook, make sure you write it before our next class. Okay, thank you very much for watching. And like I said, please, if you know you've not subscribed to our channel, click on the subscribe button. The essence of you subscribing is for you to get notified each time I post a new video. Okay, see you in our next class. Bye.